In today's video, I am going to be breaking down different basketball plays that are very easy to run, however, are almost impossible to defend. So let's get down and let's check this out. But really quickly, if you want to be able to destroy a lot of different offenses, make sure to go check out the Unbeatable Basketball Zone Defense book that is down in the description below. Or if you want to put some pressure on teams, make sure to go check out the Perimeter Basketball Zone Defense book that is down in the description below as well. The difference is you're going to be running the double teams and traps up on the perimeter instead of running them along the baseline, but not allowing any players to be open. Let's get down and let's check out these basketball plays. Okay, so in this first play, we're going to start with our 2 and 3 in the corners. We're going to have a forward and point guard. Obviously, point guard is going to be on the same side as the low post center. The center is going to sprint up to the high post, and we are going to pass that ball into that high post. When that play happens, we're going to have player 4 set the screen for player 1, and player 1 is going to be then cutting towards the rim. At this time, this could be a pass to player 1 for the layup, or if help comes, this would be then a kick out. So if player 3's defender comes down to try and help out and cut off this lane, we can do the kick out to player 3 for that 3-point shot. Obviously, this is against a man-to-man defense. If, however, this pass is not there, 3 lifts just so that player 1 can get out of the way. And while that's happening, player 5 is going to do a dribble handoff with player 4. After that dribble handoff, 4 is going to attack the basket. 5 is going to either pop out to the 3 or do a short roll to the free throw line. It's one or the other. But either way, player 4 is going to look to score. He could do a hammer pass out to the corner, depending on how the defense is playing. He could also pass to player 5, or if player 2's help man or player 2 plays help and tries to cut off this lane, this would be a kick out pass to player 2. So while this is a very simple play to run, it's got a lot of options. So altogether, how this works is it's a pass into the post. It is then a screen away for player 1, which then results in a dribble handoff with player 4. Very super simple. Obviously, player 2 is stuck in the corner. However, he is there for those kick out threes. He could also lift while all of this is happening. This next play, we're going to have player 5 in the high post. We're going to have the pass into player 5. That's going to be one of our 2 options. The other option is a pass down to the corner, but I'm going to get to that in a second. After that pass, player 1 is going to cut to the basket. Player 2 is going to lift. If player 1 is open, he could get that ball for the layup. If he's not open, he's going to clear out to where player 2 was. Now this is going to turn into a dribble handoff with player 4 going downhill. With player 4 going downhill, now what this is going to do is, depending on how defenses are playing us, if they don't play help, then it's a wide open lane. If they do play help, then it's a kick out here. If player 1 plays help, then it's a kick out to that corner instead. It all depends, and you got to read the defense. Now, let's say instead we have the pass to go to the corner. Pass goes to the corner. Back screen happens for player 1. Player 1 cuts. This could be a pass to player 1. If it's not, player 5 fills out. Player 1 fills out. Player 4 cuts from the 45. Player 3 lifts. Very simple. Now we're in the triangle. We can do the exact same thing. Player 5, we can pass that ball back up. Player 4 sprints to the high post. Pass to player 4. And now we cut again. All over again. Now, if we're playing against a 2-3 zone, that seems to be one of the most common zones. I'm going to have my big players start on the wings, and there is a reason for that. So what I want to see is player 1 pass the ball, let's say to player 5 for the sake of arguments, but he could also pass to player 4. If he passes to 4, it's just the mirror of what we're about to do. After that pass goes through, how a 2-3 zone works is player 3 comes up to guard until player 2 gets over, then then he covers back down. Most likely what will happen now is this is how the defense will generally look. After this pass goes through, we're going to have player 1 sprint out to player 4, but player 4 is going to cut to the high post. Now, we're going to try and get that ball into player 4. depending on what happens. Now we've put player 4 in a situation where he needs to guard 2 people. If we can kick this ball out to the wing, now player 4 needs to come up before player 1 gets over, and then he can recover back. While this is all happening and player 4 fills or tries to shadow player 1 until player 1 red gets back to guard him, we're going to do a quick pass down to player 3. Now, player 3 has 2 decisions. He can take the 3-point shot. The other option is he can drive baseline, which is what I would prefer, because now player 4 can cut, and with player 4 cutting, this is a pass to player 4 and a simple, easy layup. So we start the ball here, move it to the post, out to the wing, down to the corner, and then back to the postman in that high post. That play, however, will not work against the unbeatable zone defense. It would get trapped. Against the perimeter defense, I'm not too sure if they would have enough time to be able to run a play like this because it rushes teams. So those are 2 fantastic zones that you can run. Make sure to go check them out down in the description below, and I'll see you guys again in my next video. I hope that these plays help your team win more games.